Is your makeup serving you? If it's not, stick around. I'm going to talk about how Saint makeup serves me and what it gives to me now that my skin is maturing. Most videos that you see with Saint makeup are quick, just to show you how fast the process of Saint makeup can be. But in this video, I'm going to break it down, teach you a little bit about the product so you have a better idea of what to expect. So this is my palette. This is a 3-layer palette. It is a big Mama Jamma because I can. Doesn't mean that you have to. You can go as small as you like in a 410. It doesn't have to be that big. But the most important thing that I want you to know is that your makeup is magnetized inside these palettes. So everything is here. When you grab your palette and you grab your brush and you grab your mascara, you're ready to go. I think that's one of the reasons that this product was attractive to me, because everything is here. I'm not digging through a big makeup bag. I'm not searching for this, that, and the other. It's just concise. So now that I have reached a level of maturity in my skin, things are not what they used to be. I do have this melasma that is on the side of my face. So I start my process out with a little bit of correction. These two products are not a necessity for you to start out with. It's just something that helps me correct this darkness on my skin. So now I'm moving straight into my contour. This shade is going to be a deeper, darker brown shade. It doesn't have a lot of warmth to it. It should be more neutral. And we're applying it to the bony sections of our face. If you see, I've got the top part of my forehead. I'm getting my cheekbone and the jawline. So that cheekbone is to help carve that out for me because mine don't really pop so much. And my jawline is to kind of help snatch that a little bit. So as you get a little older, you lose some of that sculptingness on your jaw. And by adding some contour, it adds some shadow. Now I also like to put some contour right here on my nose to skinny up the nose, especially right here on the ends for me. And so that is your first step. And so the next step for me is going to be my brightening shade. This shade is typically 2 shades, maybe 3, lighter than your foundation shade, which is called a main shade. This shade is brightening up the center of our face. It's bringing light to areas that we want people to look at. So for me, that is right here. I don't want people to look at this section over here because that's where I'm darker. So we pull that right down here. We grab the corner of our eye and we also grab the outside, winging it out, and that is our brightener. And so then our third step is going to be like foundation. This is called our main shade, and we are placing that in all the areas that we don't have any makeup, except for right here. That's in the next step. So if you're currently using a liquid or a powder foundation, you may be noticing that your skin is lacking some vibrancy, some glow. You may be noticing that some of your makeup falls into your fine lines. You may be noticing a lot of texture around your under eyes as well. You may also notice that it's one shade of makeup. You're applying one shade to a 3-dimensional face. And our face isn't meant to have one shade. We are 3-dimensional people, so we have multiple shades and multiple colors on our face. Now I'm going to switch up and throw a little bit of lip and cheek color on, and you put that right above the contour line, and it is a dual purpose shade. Some shades you can even use as a cream eyeshadow if you want to. Back to your liquid and your powder foundation. You also most likely apply that in multiple layers on your skin. So you have layer after layer after layer of makeup, whereas you look and see we have a 1 layer of makeup. It is not going to feel heavy. It will actually feel very hydrating to your skin. We're going to try to blend this out lightest to darkest. And when we blend in a tapping motion. Can you see the difference right there? We're not swirling and buffing because we don't really want to move the product so much. We want to just tap that product in. Now, once you get up to your forehead area and you have those three colors, we want to kind of marry those colors together. And so you're pulling it just a touch with that tap, and you're tapping things towards your hairline. So that way you don't have a darker shade just sitting rainbowed across your forehead. Now you might be wondering how long these products last, and that's a great question. They are super pigmented, so we don't need a lot of makeup during application. These tins all range in length. So your main shade, which is like that foundation shade, is going to be the one that goes the fastest, and that usually lasts anywhere between 4 and 5 months. The next shade that goes the fastest is going to be your brightening shade, and that usually lasts between 5 to 6 months. And then your contour will go next, and that is usually around 6 to 8 months. And then your lip and cheek color. Now, if you have multiple lip and cheek colors, they're going to last you longer, but if you only have one, that's going to last you around 9 to 12 months. All depends on how often you are reapplying your lip color. So when you're blending in the contour down here on your jaw, you kind of want to rub that back and forth and then pull it down just a touch so we don't have any of that makeup line that we do not like to see. And I love that our Saint makeup brushes are double-ended. Every brush you get, it's a twofer. It is 2 for 1, and I love that. And I use this brush to get into those angles right here that are tight, and I use this brush for everything else. I will use it to blend everything out, and I also use it for my bronzer. It is just a very multi-purpose brush. This one is called the 3D brush, but all of our brushes are double-ended. And so with a very easy application with everything in a specific place and an easy blend, this is done. And it was so simple. Yes, it took a while in this video, but I was talking through it and guiding you through it as well. So I'm so excited to continue to teach you about Saint Makeup. Whatever questions you have, I welcome you to come and talk to me. I cannot wait to work with you and help you through this journey. So with that, my makeup is finished. Yes, it took a while because I was talking and I was explaining, but most days I can have my makeup done in under 5 minutes for sure, including mascara. Some days it can be 4. Thank you for watching. I cannot wait to work with you in this journey and welcome you into Saint. And I'm here for you. Your first step is to take a makeup-free, filter-free, natural lit selfie. So if you're ready to do that, shoot that over to me and we'll get started. Thank you so much for watching.